What is Liquid Librarian? Is it a cyborg product designed to make dumb people smarter? Could Liquid Librarian be a menace to civilization? Or might it be a smart solution for those with distracted, feeble minds? Today, we are going to investigate the promise of Liquid Librarian and what it might mean for humanity. You never know when you'll receive empirically based, life-changing information, such as the engineering and physics that went into putting the first humans on the surface of the moon. Often, the knowledge comes from scientific investigations. Sometimes, people benefit from wisdom handed down from their parents, or from a teacher or religious advisor. Others find important knowledge in books only after years of arduous study. For many of us, though, crucial information comes through serendipity. A case in point is the emerging story about how Liquid Librarian is making its way into public awareness. About 8 months ago, sources tell us, a visiting IT contractor who came to do some computer troubleshooting at a large office building in Muncie, Indiana, noticed a strange phrase written in graffiti on a bathroom stall. The graffiti was a phrase not seen before: Liquid Librarian. Puzzled, this IT contractor, who chooses to remain anonymous, took photos of the graffiti and posted them in a private forum frequented by language researchers and sociologists. He also posted one of the Liquid Librarian graffiti images briefly on at least one of his public social media channels. The social media accounts for this user have since been taken down, but people have been trading images of Liquid Librarian graffiti ever since. In recent weeks, at least a dozen new images of graffiti for Liquid Librarian have appeared online. Based on metadata stored in the digital image files at the times and locations where people made them, the photos are said to come from bathrooms all across the country. Internet sleuths have been spending sleepless nights trying to figure out just what these cryptic words mean and why they are showing up now. One idea is that Liquid Librarian is the name of a new experimental neurotropic drug that Wall Street stock market traders are taking to help them obtain an encyclopedic grasp of the torrent of information available on all publicly exchanged shares. Some speculate that it is Silicon Valley entrepreneurs who are developing a new nanotechnology-based artificial intelligence interface that people will take through eyedrops instead of having surgery on their brains. The theory is, after you get a customized prescription from your doctor, you will be able to amplify your intelligence and expand your knowledge base to superhuman levels. Some purported documentation and product specifications for Liquid Librarian have been uncovered. However, we still cannot confirm the provenance of these documents. According to the PDF file of the product instructions, you begin by holding the bottle of Liquid Librarian directly above your open eye, just like with a bottle of ordinary over-the-counter eye drops used to ease itchy, inflamed eyeballs. Pick the right eye or the left eye, it does not matter. This is good news for people who only have one eye but still want to raise their intelligence. Liquid Librarian is said to work on both hemispheres of the brain, so the product is appropriate for so-called left brain people as well as right brain people. In this scenario, apparently it takes about 15 minutes for Liquid Librarian to activate and then travel from the eyeball through the optic nerve and then deep into the person's brain. Once it seeps into a person's gray matter, the Liquid Librarian nanotechnology gel begins to create new structures in the brain in a process called neurogenesis. At the same time, the person's senses become heightened, allowing him to take in vast quantities of information through the eyes and ears. Some users reportedly put on virtual reality headsets to flood their visual field with terabytes of information every minute. Their brains are able to handle the massive data stream quite effectively thanks to Liquid Librarian. Essentially, you should be able to assimilate data equivalent to what's currently stored in the Library of Congress collections in a matter of days. The Library of Congress holds more than 173 million items, including 25 million cataloged books, 15 million non-classified printed materials, 1.9 million moving images, and 5.6 million maps. Without the nanotechnology in Liquid Librarian eyedrops making significant changes to the structure of people's brains, such an intellectual task as absorbing the entire contents of the Library of Congress would take hundreds of unaugmented human beings thousands of years to complete. People who claimed to have used Liquid Librarian for this purpose say that they have to take at least 3 or 4 days off of work so their minds can recover from the massive increase in intelligence and processing power. During this vacation and recuperation period from the Liquid Librarian neural activation process, their improved intelligence may help them figure out more lucrative ways to make money, prompting them to give notice at their job so they can launch a startup business that takes advantage of their newly gained hyper-knowledge. However, the cryptic references to Liquid Librarian in public restroom graffiti may have nothing to do with boosting human intelligence. Many online researchers who are trying to figure out the meaning of Liquid Librarian have a theory that the graffiti refers to a summer trash novel meant to be read on the beach while indulging in extravagant cocktails. Only time will tell whether this is a kind of nanotechnology delivered in liquid form to help turn human beings into cyborgs, or is merely a memory aid drug, or simply a subgenre of popular fiction whose marketing budget is being writ large on bathroom stall doors.